Shy Native, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, music fans from around the world, you know the vibes, my tribe. A hearty hello there and welcome to Shy Native Radio, live from the Res every Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m. You can stream the show on several platforms. Make sure you check us out on the Facebook page, Shy Native Entertainment, our YouTube channel, Ideal Raps, and of course on Twitter at Shy Native Radio. We've expanded our reach, so if you missed us live and you want to listen to us in podcast format, make sure you hit up Anchor.fm for a list of everywhere Shy Native is found. That includes Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and Apple. I'm your player partner pal, that lusty Leo with too much libido, Ideal, and make sure you follow me on all social media at Ideal Raps. Tonight, I'm joined alongside some of the most authentic, hilarious, witty co-hosts to do it on a Tuesday night. Throw 'em C and Mike Logic.
Yeah! I know y'all can't get enough of me.
Never.
Happy Tuesday, people. Happy to be here. Happy to see you guys all checking in, tuning in. Ooh, there my headphones went a little louder. I love it. It's Tuesday night, your second favorite night of the work week. Why? Because you get to hang out with us, folks. We're super, super cool and dope. You know it. We appreciate y'all. Tonight we got a special guest in the house, Doc Watson.
What up, everybody? How you doing?
The good doctor.
The good doctor. Just want to say I'm Throwing C. Make sure you follow me on all social media at THROWEMC. And Mr. Doc Watson, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, Carmen?
Hey, I just told the world I'm great.
I heard
everything's great.
I know. We went through that part already. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I'm feeling fantastic.
That's what's up, Mike Logic.
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How are your world? You know,
No, I'm good.
Everyone, I'm doing great. God damn it, I'm doing
Everybody knows Stone
fantastic.
C is doing fantastic. I'm doing spectacular. Happy to be back here with you guys. What up, tribe? Hope everybody's feeling good, feeling great, smelling good,
feeling great,
eating good.
Yeah.
This is Shy Native Radio, your favorite place to be on a Tuesday night. I am Mike Logic. You can follow me on social medias at MICLOGIK.
Wait, how do you spell it again?
MICLOGIK. They'll never forget the name. One more need I say.
I just want to remind you guys, Doc Watson's in the house with us tonight. We're going to be playing premiering two tracks off his upcoming album. We'll be talking about his album later on in the show. And again, we're going to be playing 2 tracks off his album. Shy Native Radio is brought to you in sponsorship with The Hit Shop. You want the best in production, audio engineering, and videography? Then hit up AQ, aka A Quality, at The Hit Shop, located at 1950 North Ruby Street, Melrose Park, Illinois. If you're looking to take your artistry to the next level, then look no further than The Hit Shop. He has multiple packages available for studio sessions. Hit him up and let him know Shy Native sent you.
Mm-hmm. You know, we always tell you that he's incredible, but Watson has also worked with him as well. So
yes, indeed.
It's quality.
I was loving hearing the promo. I love it. It's amazing, and he deserves all the PR and all the business he can get for sure.
Very talented.
Working with that dude.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah.
Speaking of amazing, you're tuned into Shy Native Radio. We got an amazing show for you guys planned this week. We got our weekly Champion of Chumps. We'll also be discussing what's going on, and we got new music as well. Who do we have this week? Throw 'em C.
This week we got Rillios, Sparks Wells, and Radicus. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Panamera by Spark Wells and Radicus. We have by Omitis, Daywalking by Doc Watson featuring No Sage, Summer Living by said Doc Watson featuring Uxmar Torres, and then All Falls Down by Sunny Trill produced by Ace B. Last but not least, we'll be bringing you a quick recap of this past week in the sports world, and as always, our weekly roundup of what's going on. But first, we're about to get into the first one of the night. We're about to play Panamera by Sparks Wells and Radicus. About to hear it now. Shy Native Radio. We're live every Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m. Make sure you tune in. Tell your friends.
Yo, fly Panamera with the arrogant gold chain. Ready to flame things. My dame keeps me tame. Splash better waves. Times crave to sit on my throne. I pave the way. 720 nowadays. All being born to born. 9 infinite. Many quote degrees, son, but I really live it. I don't fall in any category or box. I shatter your story, have you calling me Pops. Yo, Godfather Brando, balls hanging commando. I strangle you Tony Tough Talk, murder bravado. I stay humble and quiet, my bark is all bite. My cipher you stumble inside it sparks, all titles. Yo, ring a ding ding, shorties cling to my thing. Bada bing, free all my people out the bing. And bring all my homies back to life. We've been through hell and back tenfold, ain't nothing nice. Say yo, fuck the police. I don't say 12, I ain't from down south, no diss, all is well. Yo, travel through the mind of a shooter, murder bravado. Shotgun out the sliding door, blocker. Big really at it again, like the blocker. Watch all cars sliding corners, keep your clocks up. Travel through the mind of a shooter, murder bravado. Shotgun out the sliding door, blocker. Big really at it again, like the blocker. Watch all cars sliding corners, keep your clocks up. Yeah, keep your clocks up. Keep your clocks up.
Pay 4, therefore got 2. You already know what it do, baby. Panamera, Sparkswell, Radicus. You heard it here, right here on Shinated Radio, live from the Res. Get in tune, you fucking buffoons. What y'all think about that joint?
That one slapped for sure.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Oh yeah, here I am. That sounds like a clean ass microphone right there.
It is, yes. The decimals. See, we got the little
everybody.
back joint we were using. The last time we used that, we
Stock
used.
Watson, welcome.
How you doing?
I'm here.
Yeah, that dude got one of them MC voices, you know what I mean? Like, very easy to listen to, but rugged voice.
They say I got a face for radio, so I take that as a compliment.
Nah, he definitely has that rugged sounded voice. You know, that's the one I kind of.
I was talking about the artist.
I know,
like,
I'm confused. Who the hell we talking about?
I was talking about the artist.
I was talking about the artist.
No, seriously, yo, that record
His
was
voice?
amazing. Yeah, no,
And I like
really
I like
I
the
like
beat
the
too.
way his voice is kind of like grimy. That's what I'm
Slaps
saying.
a lot, yeah.
It's an easy choice to play on
Yeah,
Saturday
it was.
Radio.
It was. I was like, all right, this is pretty dope. So
We,
yeah,
we
If
like
you-
those. We like those when we're not scratching our head, like wondering,
what?
should we play
You know,
this?
maybe
I'm
we'll come
adding
back
that to
to
my
it.
playlist
If you
for
guys want to
sure.
follow him on IG, Twitter, you can follow him at Relio Sparks, RealioSparkz. Hey, what's up, Maritza? Hey, what's up, Mama Bill? We see you in the building. Oh, we also got Mike in the building. Hi. No, I'm just kidding. We see everyone in here. Love y'all faces.
What's up,
hey, what's
y'all?
up, Ellen? How you doing?
Checking in out there on
Yeah,
Facebook.
what's up, Mom?
Hey.
So yeah, again, that was Panamera by Spark Wells and Radicus. Again, follow him on IG and Twitter at Relio Sparks. We all dug it. Ideal, you dug it?
Yeah, I dug it. I would also like to mention we have all the artists you're about to hear. They're on our idealraps.com page, Shinated Radio page, and then you can basically go there if you ever have an idea, want to know who's did what and what's going on with them. Follow it right there.
Yeah.
But we got our in-house.
Did you say what's going on?
Yeah, we got our in-house guests. Man, fresh off. What was the last joint you released? Bonsai?
Bonsai was the last full project.
What was that?
yeah.
2020?
2020, man. Yeah.
Still got-
Man,
still got the
wicked.
poster
Right
over there in
after
the corner.
COVID hit. Yeah, I mean, I came over here and we were promoting in a time where I probably shouldn't have been here.
we took extra precautions, I
we
believe.
were definitely
Oh, yeah, we were good.
We were definitely like, all right, well, it's been a long time.
There
Let's
was no
fucking-
sharing of the bloom tassels.
It was fine.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
fine. Hey, we all lived where we're here. I mean, I guess that's kind of the punchline.
While we're talking about Bonsai, did you? Is there anything you learned in particular from Bonsai, or any?
I loved working on that project with Ronesh. Of
course.
And I'd always been working on with Iowa Rockwell and with No Sage. No Sage is my homie.
Yeah, those
out
are your
of-
peoples.
Out of the Daywalkers crew, and he introduced me to Iowa Rockwell through that project. And right around 2020, like I just finished with the Bonsai project, and Rockwell sent me. He did the same thing Ronesh did. He sent me like 40 beats, and he was like, "Hey, can you use any of these?" I'm like, "Bro."
You're like,
And before I even had a chance to even think about it, I'd written like 4 songs, and
I was gonna ask, does that get overwhelming when you get sent all those beats? When you get a big stack in your folder?
I would say back when I wasn't making music regularly and
Then
more
it would be
consistently,
overwhelming to you.
It's super overwhelming, and it's hard because you feel obligated and you feel like, oh man, I'm letting all these people down who I haven't like thrown, and I'm probably speaking too real of I'm not even projecting, but what I'm saying is like, once I started like working again, once I started writing again, once I started just doing it, it kept like building. And this project with Rockwell, like I would go in on a Thursday morning. We would go in and like by the end of the morning, we'd have a track like tracks, and it was a beat I'd heard that morning, maybe, or like something. Like he kicked the inspiration with the beats, but like he was just like
gave you that spark.
It was just a fun vibe. Like we called it the Summer Sessions tape at first, and then like it slipped into fall and the winter, and like other projects kicked in. So I have that summer living record. I'm glad that you guys like that one enough to share it with everyone, and I'm like thrilled to share this project with everybody. But it was definitely one of those situations where it was like it came together sort of haphazardly, and so like we didn't know exactly how to call, like what to call it, like what is this project?
Yeah, you definitely did it quietly because I had no idea what was going on. And we talk about music all the time.
I know, and like I've been working on stuff with a lot of people lately. Like I've been keeping it moving and like trying to like say yes to as many projects as I can. And actually, this is a project I put together with him, but there are several tracks that we made that didn't end up on this project because they fit in like other discrete projects. There's like I'm doing a whole thing with that cat Crave. I'm doing a whole thing with the Daywalkers again. We're doing another project, and Iowa and I are both gonna produce that project. So yeah, I mean it's just like fun to like be back in it and like be back making music again, because it had been a while for sure. Like 7-8 years of like nothing, and then like relighting that spark kind of on my own, and then like Ronesh like really cementing like, yes, no, I can rap, and like this is who I am. And I think this is kind of just a continuation of that idea. Like,
I mean, if you take a look around the room, there's not many Shy Native not related artwork up here.
I'm honored that I see that. Like, I don't even have that in my own room. So
I love the colors. I always kept it because I love the colors, and I'm like, it's pretty dope. So
print.
yeah,
I tried to get them to take it down, they wouldn't. So
yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and you guys got.
I'll admit, I tried to get it taken down.
Yeah, he did. He did. I was like, no, I kind of like it. I like the colors, man.
Nah, it's cool.
I was like, leave it.
I ramble, but I'm definitely like,
yeah,
super
we'll get
pumped
it.
on
We'll
the project,
get into a
so.
bunch more later on with you.
Yeah,
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, man. All you Daywalkers tuned in, man. You got your boy Doc Watson here. He's kicking in here with Shy Native Radio. We're live from the res. You know what it is. If you're first time tuned in or you're a long time listener, you know we like to give you guys little tidbits, little things that we feel are of the utmost importance. So we have a segment called What's Going On. This is our look around the world. These are things that we feel are funny or we just felt you needed to know about.
She said, yeah. I said, no, something ain't right. I said, oh, man. She said, oh, man. I said, no, what?
What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? What's that? That's it, you got it. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we're anything but gentlemen in this room. We always let the lady go first. Throne C, let the fine folks know what's going on.
Tuesday morning, for everyone that's been watching or listening at some point on the radio, news, something. Everyone knows aboard a subway train in Brooklyn, 10 people were shot, 13 were injured after a man wearing a gas mask threw 2 smoke canisters and then opened fired aboard a subway car on the North train as it approached 36th Street Station in Brooklyn during the morning rush hour. New York police chief said at a news conference Tuesday night that Frank R. James, 62, rented a U-Haul van, the keys of which were found at the scene of the shooting in Brooklyn's Sunset Park neighborhood. They are currently looking for Mr. Frank James. We know he rented the U-Haul van. He has addresses in Wisconsin, Philadelphia. So...
Oh, that's crazy. When did that break? Because the last time I had saw something probably was around 4 or maybe 5.
It was around probably 7 something. Because I
had heard the the officials talking and they were like, he left behind too much evidence, guns or gas masks, like where you're gonna leave too much evidence of your actual being.
I feel like their hesitancy in releasing any information publicly was part of the tension between talking about domestic terrorism and whether, like, you know, I saw a headline a week or two ago about the other mass shooting, and the headline was like, no, don't worry, everybody, this wasn't a terrorist event. This was just like some like
Random incident?
regular person,
Regular Tuesday that
regular
was
gang
something
on gang
crazy.
violence that led to this, like, you know. And so like they're really hesitant now about reporting these things because terrorism is such a very important topic.
They did say,
and because domestic terrorism is such a tricky situation because that could be your neighbor.
Well, if
So-
it is and he did something crazy, bye. I don't give a fuck. Bye.
Absolutely.
I just want to say,
except
hold on.
that's a much trickier
She has more.
situation.
Hold on.
Much trickier.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The shooter set off, like I said, 2 smoke canisters, opened fire with a Glock 9mm handgun. He shot 33 rounds, struck 10 gunshot victims.
Yeah, lock him under the jail.
That's just insane to me. Look, dude, you're just trying to go home, work. I mean, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go treat myself today. You're thinking I'm just gonna go downtown, or I don't know, go buy something for myself.
I'm tired of people who.
It's
But
just
if this guy's
nuts.
trying to make a statement,
I'm-
they don't want to validate that statement at any function. They don't want to give him any oxygen on his platform. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get a platform. The thing that news has been doing lately has been giving terrorists names, putting their names out on the you know, and giving them an image. And one thing that the federal government is like, don't do that because it'll encourage copycats. It'll encourage repeat violence. It'll encourage people to know that if
You
you
can be
lash
famous
out in this
too.
way, you can be famous too. And it's absolutely valid to assume that you can do that. And
I'm just
so,
tired of seeing people who don't deserve to be shot getting shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I completely
it's
abhor that.
sad and everything. I just wanted to let everyone know that was what's going on, so that they are looking. They do have a suspect currently. Yeah, you know, I try to always look for sunshine and rainbows, but it never shows up for me. Mike Logic, what you got going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, I got some sad news about a funny man, and I wanted to share it with you guys. If you haven't heard, comedy lost a legend, an icon, one of the best roasters of all time. Gilbert Gottfried has passed away at age 67 after a long illness. His family says, we are heartbroken to announce the passing of our beloved Gilbert Gottfried after a long illness. Gottfried died at 2:35 today from recurrent. We have a learned doctor here. I'm going to need some help on this.
Hold on.
Doc.
Hold on. Wait. I'm slipping. Damn it.
That doctorate would
Hold
be
on, hold on.
honorary,
Hold on,
by
here
the
we go.
way, just for record.
Doctor.
Today, Junior.
That would be some kind of
Let me
heart
see.
problem.
Let me see.
Ventricular take. I don't know what
Give
it
me
is.
that thing over here.
I can read it, but I can't
Hold
tell you
on.
what it means. Tachycardia.
What kind of doctor are you?
It's a
Tachycardia
ventricular.
due to myotopic dystrophy
Something with his heart,
type
right?
2.
Yeah.
Doctor of philosophy.
There you go.
Something-
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that dude's heart got messed
What's
up.
up, Nathaniel? Hey.
But Gottfried had
Hi, Michelle.
been doing stand up for over 50 years.
He's an OG in the game.
He was in Problem Child. He was the
Aladdin.
He was the principal in Problem. Yeah.
Iago.
But his
Aladdin,
roast,
that's what they said.
for me, his roast, the way he delivers his voice, and you know, in
The
comedy,
Aflac spokesperson.
yeah, he was that for a while. And you know, in comedy, you're not supposed to explain your joke because it's supposed to make it less funny when you do that. With him, he just had a way of doing it when he explained the joke, how it just added something to the joke and made it more visual and visceral. And the comedy world is definitely gonna miss him. I was able to see him in 2017. I bought the Gilbert Gottfried Dirty Jokes. He signed it graciously and took a picture with me. Saw him over at Zany's in Rosemont. Gilbert Gottfried will be missed. Thank you for all the laughs and rest in peace, sir.
All right. Mike Logic,
for
Mr.
sure.
Guy. Bless you, man. Crazy, 67 young. But Chris, what you got
Safe
going on?
travels.
Oh, how I hate rude people, but if someone wants to be rude to me, by all means, do such.
No problem.
Woman wins lottery ticket after a rude person bumps into her and buys incorrect ticket. This story takes place in Sacramento, California. Woman won $10 million at the lottery after a rude stranger bumped into her. LaQuidra Edwards was placing $40 into a lottery scratcher's machine when a stranger bumped into her and caused her to press the wrong button. He bumped into me, she said, didn't say a thing, and just walked out the door.
Rude much?
Yeah. That rude person caused her to spend $30 on 200 times scratchers tickets that she did not want. After returning to her car, Edwards began to scratch the tickets and discovered that she won $10 million.
I think that she might owe that person something.
She owes
said,
him
Get the
nothing.
fudge out of here.
I didn't really believe it at first, but I got on the
She
405
owes him
freeway
a thank you.
and kept looking down at the ticket, and I almost crashed my car. I pulled
God
over.
damn.
Man.
Could you imagine?
Hey
Could you
man,
imagine?
more money, more problems.
You look at it, you're like, is that 10?
I
Is
mean,
that 10?
I don't
Is
want
that 10 million?
more money, more
I
problems.
don't want nothing to do with it.
I want all the problems.
10 million is pretty life changing. I mean,
I want all the prize. I don't care. Cause ain't nobody
Yeah,
ask me
I mean,
for
you're gonna
damn.
get-
No,
you're gonna get like
No.
4.5 of that.
I'm
after
great.
taxes,
I'm Gucci.
but woo.
I've been living on
Like,
bare
half knows
nothing.
5, and then
I'm-
your attorney's gonna take another like 20%.
Attorney?
and then-
No, you pay like you pay like.
You're walking away. You're probably walking away with about
And then if you
3.2.
have a sister,
Nah, yeah.
And then if you got a
No,
chunky
I'm thinking
sister
about
too,
you, son of a bitch.
Shit.
I'm thinking like 2.5.
this got too
Hey.
personal.
Hey, 80% of the country only makes like $2 million in their lifetime, bro. Like $4 million, I'll take it.
I'm working on a master plan.
Hey.
Hey, don't go count my pockets now, huh?
Get you some land, brother.
That would be the best thing.
Hey, why are all your things so sad?
Who? Me?
All your current events is
Hey,
is
you
the
know-
world going crazy like that?
The word, the dude, it's all that's always there. But
Dak, you must
sometimes-
not turn into the show enough because she's known for the doom and gloom section.
Yeah,
That's just
she
what
really
she
is
does.
known as the
She
doom
brings everybody down, and me and Ideal had to pick everybody back up.
It was a
how
moment.
we do.
It was a moment of clarity. He was like, "Aha!"
But Carmen, you're so cheerful.
Me always, man. He fucking knows. I'm a rainbow. It's full of sunshine.
And she got a blunder mouth. She is.
Ooh, okay. Well, we can help with that. I
Yeah.
do work at a dispensary.
You're that kind of doctor. Okay,
Well, I mean,
Dr. Green Thumb.
He's
Ah.
a green thumb. I'm a Dr. Love.
if I've been doing any
Yeah.
medical consulting lately, it's been on the cannabinoids side for sure.
A moment of clarity. Aha!
Yeah.
Our next song, we got Aha! Or Ah!
I'm
by
like,
Omidas.
by Omidas.
Omidas. Who's this young fella? Where's he from? Throw him see.
Born in Maseru, capital of Lesotho, and raised in Johannesburg and Ghana, he was inspired by the RZA and Dr. Dre and began the process of rapping over his own production with abstract lyrics ranging in topics. His latest video, is shot handheld guerrilla style to match the flow of the song. I always wanted to open my set with this song because lyrically, I'm firing vivid metaphors about my alter ego Perfecto. This song is a perfect introduction, says Omidas. This self-produced track best describes the artist's vibe and sets the foundation for where he plans to build upon for future releases. This is pretty dope. You'll see why I'm about to play the music video right here on Shine Native Radio.
Like Darth to the Vader in the dark with the saber. Neither to this art, I'ma say you my behavior. Outspoken, questionable at times, mic gun smoking. Questionable rhymes, mine I like coking. Check a sec, commit crimes, mic a check choking. Mexicans cut spines to make examples. Amplified samples, Romulus, Savalovich, Perfecto, Diamond Dangles. Black old aliens, spit on voodoo bangles. Sacrifice, trap, pack, pray and move the candles. Boa constrictor, suffocate, strangle. Creeping up behind you, you eating up your mango. How you feel about my man? Oh, sick natural, bars pink, pick factual. Verbal aesthetics like the Sistine Chapel. You become like him if he scratch you, might attack you. I'm bringing the funk, be like, ooh, ooh, ah, hot, hot. How you like me now? Be like, ooh, ooh, ah, hot, hot. I'm bringing the funk, be like, ooh, ooh, ah, hot, hot. How you like me now? Be like, ooh, ooh, ah, staying low key, like Loki. Yo, I don't roll with stars. I don't take a trip to Oz unless I know the odds of coming back and saying clumsy. I just broke the vase, and now I'm acting odd. Told them not to go to Mars, but did they listen? Nah, you're about to visit God. Wish I was living large. On the run, I'm still at large. They'll never get me, baby. Perfecto switches cars, Perfecto switches bars, like a stripper switches bras. Hot. How you like me now? Rock up at parties, dress my body in a nice gown. So please come in. You're like, what a nice lounge. My honey's doses are beautiful, eyes are light brown. Yeah, my rooms look angry, cranky. I never let the freaking beat spank me, thank me. And I terrorize the track to my demands. Make fans be out of order, rip it down, start again is my plan B. I'm in the vault with Banks B. I'm bringing the funk, be like, ooh, ooh, ah, hot, hot. How you like me now? Be like, ooh, ooh, ah, hot, hot. I'm bringing the
What's up, everyone? You just saw the video by
I got an email from this
Omitis.
company called Unison, and they were like, "Yo, check."
We weren't talking about Unison, but that was y'all just watched the video by Omitis. Again, if you want to check him out, follow him on IG at Omitis. That's OHMIDAS. What y'all think of that? I thought it was dope when I heard it. I saw the video. I was like, hey, I don't know. I thought he was spitting for myself. I was like,
Where was he from again?
Ghana.
he's from Ghana.
I couldn't even tell. I could not even tell. I like the energy. I like the bounce he had to the beat. I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought he was rapping his self off. He was rapping. He was rapping.
He was inspired by Dr. Dre and who? Throw MC?
By RZA?
Mike.
Oh, okay. The first time you didn't say it right, I was like, come on, man. We watched 2 seasons of Wu-Tang.
I went to
what did
spell
she
it.
say?
I went to spell it. And I said
she said
RZA.
Arza.
Arza?
She said Arza the first
And the
time.
Jarza?
And then I said RZA.
Yeah.
And the Old Dirty Birstard?
And Old
Yep,
Dirty Bursting.
yep.
Old Dirty Michael. Old Dirty Bailey. That's what we were calling him for a while.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is Shy Native Radio. We're gonna talk about some quick things we got going on again this month that keep you guys abreast always of the situations. 420, we got Mike Logic at Subterranean. That's 2011 West North Avenue in
He's
Chicago.
returning to the Mecca. He's
He's
home.
going home.
Roll
He's
out the red
going
carpet.
home.
He's got a key under a rock and a cot in the back.
He's
I'll
over
be
there.
performing my classics.
And you're going to be
got a
with
10-minute
Everevolve
set.
crew, right? 8-year anniversary.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They got that downstairs boots.
Yeah.
Word.
And then on 421 with CNN, that's Thursday night. Shy Native Nights is back this month. We'll be at Retro Cafe, 3246 North Central Avenue in
Yes.
Chicago.
Oh, plenty of
$10
parking.
at the door, 21 plus event, drink specials all night, free parking, live performances.
Oh, drink
by
specials. Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Live performances by TMP, Teddy Truman, Martel DB, TMI, Jay Adair, Marky McFly, Sherelle the Artist, Jordy the Gang, and Doc Watson, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be there on 422
It's
on
the
our
Doc.
CNN Shy Native Nights.
Y'all are gonna be rocking too, right?
No.
Oh,
No.
you sitting out this time.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
sat out before.
Okay,
Yeah, they've set up before.
I only went to the one last month.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. That one was St. Patty's, so we figured we had
y'all
to
were
rock.
Y'all were doing it.
But,
Y'all-
but, but I'll host it.
okay.
And Ideal can if he wants to as well. But
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't
And
you worry, you'll
then,
still be in store for a bunch of corny Mike Logic jokes. and stuff.
Nah.
and then
I wouldn't have it any other way.
on 422.
you should be so lucky.
That's Friday. Ideal and Mike Logic will be live in Toronto at Lot 774 in Pape Danforth. Shout out Jesse Toronto.
Oh,
James
that wasn't an
for
April
putting this
Fool's
one
joke?
together.
The Drizzy
No.
Drake was.
Guys.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
be in Toronto.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You obviously don't follow all the social
No,
media.
he
Followed
did.
you, and I saw the
But what
follow
he
up.
just said.
And then I was like, that came out on April 1st. And I was like, nah, y'all were April Fooling for fur.
No. And then we dropped the post the next day and be like, we don't be telling all lies.
That's why I.
Chicago to Toronto.
But I still didn't fully trust
That's
you
why I
at that point.
captioned it with. Well, most of it
No,
is
we'll
true.
be in Toronto for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
you see, you had rocked my confidence in your.
I just thought it was funny to have me and Ideal looking gigantic on the flyer.
and then,
I have
him-
Drake looking so small, such a small man.
My joke was like, most of this is true. It should be Ideal and Drake with Mike Logic.
I didn't.
You didn't find that one part funny.
I didn't even acknowledge it.
Yeah, it should be a good
sad
time.
face, sad
Should
face.
be a
Wait,
good
so is
start.
Drake on this bill?
No, Drake is
I'm
not
just-
on the bill.
Again, I'm
No.
thinking.
If he wants
again,
to be,
I'm
going
a
to
gullible
be in
Mike. I'm a
Toronto.
gullible
If-
guy. I don't get this shit. at all.
If Drake wants to be,
Something happened. He was sitting in that chair and he was giving us dissertations. And then we switched.
It's the
And then-
chair.
And then something happened.
It's the
over there.
chair.
Get slower.
He's completely-
Something's going
he's
on.
completely lost.
but
Is this Mike Logic?
if Drake wants to be there, I'm sure we can accommodate.
Yeah,
so this is an open invite.
Are you
for
day
Drake.
walking right now?
I'm not walking in the day, guys.
Are you day walking right
Well,
now?
it's a little dark out. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, man.
we're gonna play the next song.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce this one, man? We got Daywalking. It's off the upcoming project. Let them know what the project is. Who produced it. Anything else, like the thoughts behind the song, man. Let the people out there know.
Hell yeah. So this record's called Bartending. The idea behind that was Iowa Rockwell was sitting in a room mixing down this project, and I wasn't even there, but he and No Sage were working on something else, and he played one of these songs for No Sage, and they kind of sat there afterwards and they listened, and then Iowa looked at him. He's like, "Doc Watson doesn't waste a bar." And I was like, yeah, that's perfect. I'm serving up bars. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it bartending. And then, you know, yeah, that's corny as hell. But then I was like, I let it sit for a second. I'm like, yeah, no, I like that shit a lot. So I got my cousin to host a little photo shoot. I took some pictures of me.
That's the one that was the bar, right?
Yeah. Fitzgerald's down in Berwyn. So definitely.
That was a dope picture, man.
Yeah, and the bar is amazing too. They're more bluegrass, Zydeco, American roots music. They have a blues festival every summer. Anyway, quick plug for Fitzgerald's, but yeah, so that's totally separate from the project though. Like, we just had a great time putting this record together, and I had to get my homie No Sage on a record. Iowa Rockwell's been putting out great beats, and me and Sage, and I don't think we were ever in a room together when this is all put together during COVID. So like, we were like passing tracks around and getting tracks done here and there, or like in small batches. So it would just be me and Rockwell, or Rockwell and Sage. But then like, yeah, this came together really nice. And the final, I played bass on this track, so I'm glad that you guys pulled this one up, because it's just like, it's fun, because like, it was a good time to like kind of stretch my wings and like actually put out a creative project where I'm like, I know that I can rap, and like, that's what I'm doing on this record. So yeah, so Daywalking, and an excellent verse from Sage as well. So I love how this came together.
All right, man, we about to play it. Daywalking from the homie Doc Watson. Let's go, Tribe.
Yo, Native Stranger, class of 99, Watson, No Sage, Iowa Rockwell. Yo, I'm pretty timid with the jibber jabber. Fit the rhythms in a bigger pattern, reminiscent of Slim, but keep the figure fatter. A fresh trim, turn up my chin, then get it lathered. I'm stretched thin, nerves crispier than fiddle faddle. My best in from freshman to emeritus, get breaths in. Those Weezy tracks is embarrassing. Rapping is a vigorous skill, you gotta be diligent, eloquent, militant, will, top of the hill, vigilant. Preaching, but this isn't a hymn. No father figure though, masking up my grimace and grin. Go cop some liquor, yo. Peach ain't in this castle neither, wouldn't bother with her, bro. She's hiding out with Bowser now, trying to lick his toad. Beats diabolic, sync to my diastolic. Titrate the dialogue, you might call me a micaholic. Better than Alki, but a stranger on the top of most. Balky Bartakamos, I'm perfect when I drop a flow. Watson concoct the poem from the outermost stretches of my consciousness, scraping out the chowder bowl. Go up on the stage, I blow up off the page. I yo what Doc and Sage. I walk in the day, 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 I walk in the day.
I'm a baby, Daywalkers, no fugazi. See my face mask, hey, they say he woo crazy. 95 the year clan just kept it live. Purple tape in my deck, ayy, now I'm fly. Other tapes nocturnal and ready to die. 9 lives were life, oh, in life and time. These tapes kept me high on them emotional stakes. With my dukes and a plug trying to shuffle them jakes. Pop caught me a maxi single from that clean's bin. By then I make mixtapes for my next of kin. Yeah, I'm a product of my mom and pop, and it don't stop. 90s hip hop, when the ribbon got twisted, pop the casing off. Lost a screw, oh, get the scotch taping on. Engineered with a pencil, that's how I troubleshoot them up. Next time I write down these lines and let them know what's up.
I go up on the stage, I blow up off the page. I yo what Doc and Sage. I walk in the day, 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 I walk in the day. I go up on the stage, I blow up off the page. I yo what Doc and Sage. I walk in the day, 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 I walk in the day.
Just listen to Daywalking by Doc Watson featuring No Sage, our live in studio guest tonight. This is off his upcoming album that will be dropping soon. Make sure you guys check him out on IG at Doc Watson, DOCWATTSON. We got the fire emoji from Nathaniel. We got Ellen. She was waiting for you to go on. So Ellen, we hope you enjoyed the song, but
Thanks,
we got
Mom.
another one coming, Ellen. So yeah.
Did you said you played bass on that song?
Yeah, the bass line, that's
Okay.
me underneath it, yeah.
So like if playing the piano is tickling the ivories, what's playing the bass? Just slapping the bass?
Slapping the bass, brother.
Slapping the
Is that what
bass.
you were getting for the sound
Slapping bass.
Just slapping that bass. Yeah, man. So I play bass in like a rock project, and I have been trying to incorporate as much live instruments as I can
That's awesome.
in my production lately. So it's gonna continue.
Bill gave the thumbs up on that one.
Yeah.
This week.
I dropped bass on another track on the record as well.
Did you play another instrument, right? You played saxophone?
I play saxophone. That's
Saxophone,
the instrument I studied.
Multi-talented
through high
Doc
school.
Watson
Yeah.
here, you know.
I got to a point where I was good enough where I knew I wasn't good enough. But that's a whole different world. Like
I took it as far as I could.
yeah, no, I mean like as a saxophonist, you are like taught that like there's a realm where you can enter, but you have to commit to practicing 4 hours a
Well, I
day,
think that's
getting
probably
the
like
skills,
that's
getting
probably like
everything.
anything.
Yeah.
I played the guitar for half a year.
I did.
and then
I was
realized-
given this choice as a junior in high school when there was like 1,000 other options in front of me, and like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna commit to this kind of niche thing where they didn't write music for saxophone until the 1900s, because that's when that shit was invented, and so you can't play classical music, so you can't be in any symphonies, and then you can be in jazz bands, but then you have to play flute and or clarinet in order to be a competent saxophonist in any
Clarinetist in the
professional
house.
capacity. And I was like, cool, I can kind of I got to a point where I was like, yeah, they're putting up all these walls, I don't care enough. And that was the whole thing about music, is like no one should ever tell you anything about the music you're making.
Preach.
No one should ever
No one
tell
should
you,
tell you what to
it's
record.
not good enough. No one should ever tell you you're not doing it right. And
There's not enough
and there
bop in
is-
it.
there
My
is a
logic,
gate.
you're not doing it right.
There is
No.
a gate. There is a gate in so many professional music standards that I don't disrespect, because I get it. You have to have a standard when you're at a symphony level, but that discourages so many people that music brings so much joy to. And I struggle with this all the time, because I personally got to a point where I was like, I'm not making music at the level that deserves to be listened to. And then I was like, who the hell cares? I'm making music for me now. And as I started doing that, I found out that everyone else wanted to listen to that more than the shit that I was making before. And it's a powerful revelation when you finally start spitting your truth, and people start being like, yeah, I fucks with it.
And everybody hears music differently. I was having an argument with somebody over the new Bia and J. Cole song. I don't know if you heard it. It's called
no.
London. They're like, I can't stand Bia. I think she's horrible. Like, look what she's rapping. I'm like, yeah, but look how she's doing it, how smooth she is. Like, she just has her
Sure.
own style. I fuck with it. You don't have to fuck with it.
And again, like, music is so subjective. It's such a personal
That's what I hate
experience.
about music.
It's so visceral.
Arts.
It's such a personal experience, but that's the beauty of it. Because
So subjective.
I like your perspective on it, because you're like, who cares?
If
Who
it ain't
cares?
got
Who
no
cares
pop, it
whether
ain't
you like
hot.
it or not?
That's-
If it's making money, that shit is commercially viable, and so who cares what you think about it? And I think it's a great perspective.
I just
on
wish
everything.
I wish arts was like sports. There's a billboard. There's a scoreboard at the end of the thing.
It kind of is sports in the sense that only like 0.005% of anybody who wants to do sports can make money doing sports.
That's true.
And the same
yeah.
goes with music. Now, that said, you shouldn't do music just to make money ever. If you make money doing it, great. But don't ever do it for that, or else you're going to make shitty music that might be commercially viable. I mean, at worst.
It depends.
And at best,
I think, Doc, it depends. It depends what you want to do. It depends.
and at
what
best, you're
you wanna do.
making
If you're
music
just making it
that's
for yourself and that's what you want to do,
if
is
you're
just throw away
speaking your
money
truth,
into it.
if you're
Go
and
ahead.
again, if you're speaking your truth, then who cares how much money you're spending?
But
on
that
it?
goes to artist integrity, like our artistic,
Agreed.
artistic integrity. If somebody's really good at making music and they're doing it because they want to make money, that's fine. That's
Completely
what,
fine.
That's what they want to do.
I
So
have no problem with commercial rappers. I have no problem with indie rappers. I have no problem with people that who pitch their reason on anything.
But isn't it the goal at the end of the day is to get paid for what you love to do?
Absolutely
so you have
not.
To make.
It's an
I
ideal.
don't agree with that philosophy at all.
Man.
I wish it wasn't that philosophy. I was just arguing with the bud tender about this earlier today. I work at the dispensary. Yo, I don't care what you call it. I sell weed.
I think bud tender's great.
Bud tender, I love it. I think it's a dope.
I sell weed professionally every day.
That's the plug.
And I talk to these cats and
should do a remix.
I love the bud tender.
But these cats,
I'm gonna get it right now.
They say the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm not anywhere unless I'm doing this. And I'm like, well, but like, what are you doing right now? And if you're not happy with you right now, then you're not gonna be happy with anything you're doing ever. Like, so. I was listening to Andre 3000 and Rick Rubin talk about when they reached their highest achievements and they were miserable because they had no idea why they deserve this acclaim.
Two very strange cats, by the way.
Strange cats, but like cats who also deserve all the acclaim that everybody gives them, and yet they have the same imposter syndrome that I have going into those rooms. And that shit was humbling. It makes me realize I always have something to learn. I can always get better. And that's just amazing. I love growth mindsets. It makes me very excited to be in this environment where I'm like still sucking at stuff and like getting better at stuff. And yeah, I know.
Have you heard why Andre 3000 doesn't want to make music anymore?
Yeah, because he thinks it's a young man's game and he's gonna be out there sounding phony.
You're defying that. You're defying that.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said.
Well, I mean,
I'm saying he's defying that. Like, we're getting older, and we don't see it as a young man's game.
Everybody's getting older.
Yeah. I just don't think he wants to rap. That's all it is.
Of course.
It's work.
He pops up.
He's got all kinds of personal issues.
And then what do they say? Like, it's like with a boxer. It's hard to get up and do that 5-mile run at 4 a.m. when you're waking up in satin sheets. He probably don't want to go grab that pen and go in the booth.
I think that same way about all these rappers that are putting out these records that aren't hungry anymore. I put that on Jay-Z. I put that on Kanye West.
Did you hear his last verse on the
all
Pusha
these
T?
cats.
Did you hear his last verse on Pusha T?
No, I don't fucks with these guys anymore.
This guy was all over it because, you know,
throw out good. Was that the one where there's like another B and then another B? Is that the one?
No, Doc, that's old.
No.
How old is that one? Because that one was
that's last year.
Yeah,
last year. That's old. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm off the post. I don't care, but like, I don't fucks with shit if it's not like speaking of truth, man. And like these guys are living.
Jay-Z's paid. He is speaking his truth.
They're living in. Yeah, he might be speaking his truth, but it's not the truth of any. It's the same like way you get up on stage and you can smack someone in front of the world. Like that's not the truth that any of us live anymore. Like. They live in an alternate reality.
Pisses me off enough. I might just get on the stage, slap somebody.
They live in an alternate reality. He suffered zero consequences for that. That's what I'm saying. We live in an alternate reality when you're talking about these celebrities. And like again, if they're still putting out good music, great, but they tend not to be as hungry when they're like waking up in the satin sheets. I think it's a great perspective.
Hey, like, you know what I'm saying?
If you're not hungry, that's what I think about it. If you're not hungry, then you're not trying to
like
prove yourself
Rakido
to
said,
anyone.
when you're hungry, everything tastes good.
When you're hungry, everything tastes good.
I signed myself to myself.
Big ups to Rakido.
I signed myself to myself. Call that a major deal. Some people make music for them. I'd rather make it for you because you're the one that paid my bills.
Amen. Tap it down.
There you go.
And you're going to get slapped and it all falls down on them. Throw them, see who's next.
We're about to play All Falls Down by Sunny Trill, produced by Ace B. You're about to hear it right now on Shy Native Radio. Trill. Make sure you follow him on IG at Sunny_Trill. That's SONNY_TRILL. And at PRODBY_Ace_.
Yeah, artists that want to be a part of this show, make sure you send your music to ShyNativeRadio@gmail.com. If it's hot, we will play it. One of the nicest out the Shy. You already know him from before on Shy Native. Sunny Trill, let's go, baby.
I used to pray for the good times. Me and a couple of no names. Niggas playing at both sides. Now I got diamonds in both chains. When I feel like I'm flying with no brakes, had to pull up beside him, it's no game. How the fuck you a shotter with no aim? When it come to a dollar, they gon' change. When it come to a bottle, I'm gon' drink. No, when I got a problem that won't fade. No, when I got a mama I can't see. Had me up every night and I can't sleep. They be telling me, Sonny, you up next. If you ever get up, they be upset. No, when I see the hate, the subtext. No, when I fell in love with the success. Yes, I probably broke a few hearts today. I got the pennies the hard way. Yeah, hopping and pushing and start today. remember me. I bring the shit to your door like delivery. Tell them we coming with heavy artillery. I gotta go for the bank, I'm like Hillary. Tell them my uncle, they really ain't feeling me. Call him my brother, you really some kin of me. You know how we bummy, you know how we really bleed. You know how we bummy, you know how we really bleed. Go!
Can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for. Tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high. I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. Just hitch my wings and pull the strings. I bought these strings that all
You just heard All Falls Down by Sonny Trill, produced
damn.
by Ace B. We got the thumbs up. We got the
Trilly.
hearts.
That went hard.
This
okay.
was
I like that.
Hold up. So I saw Ideal reacting to the "I might have broke a few hearts today" line, and then he follows it up with "I got pennies the harder way." Sonny Trill, that pen is on fire.
He snapped. Hey, Nathaniel said this is raw. Rocky gave us the flames. I mean, Nathaniel said wish it was a little longer. I ain't gonna lie, a little bit longer would have been nice.
Nah, that was fire.
That was fire.
Run it back.
Straight fire.
If it's too short, run it back.
Play it again. Put it on repeat.
I have no problem with the one verses.
Super dope. We played Sonny Trill on here before as well.
Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah, many times. Always bringing us fire, man. That one. That's going on my playlist, Sonny.
It was no
going on my playlist.
I forgot to mention on the last joint you played, Doc. It was no Balky Batakomos though. Once I heard that, I was like, he got me. I love that.
I asked him when the song was being played.
Yeah,
like,
Mike took off his headphones. Like, was that a
Balky line?
Was that a Balky Batakomos?
Yes.
Oh man.
Hey, okay. By the way, my favorite line in that record though is, let's say, Peach ain't in this castle neither. Wouldn't fuck her with her, bro. No. Peach ain't in this castle either. Wouldn't bother with her, bro. She's probably hiding out with Bowser now, trying to lick his toad. I have this. There's a fan theory that Mario is thirsty and unrequited and constantly chasing after Peach, and Peach is just trying to marry Bowser, minding her business.
I don't feed into these theories.
I just think that's fun.
Mr. Doc Watson.
Hey, I'll take
Mr.
the
Doc Watson.
Yeah. You haven't used that since the word was right here, have you?
Mr. Watson, for all your fans who are turning in, trying to, they're like, can you keep playing the songs? Can you introduce your next song for them? We're going to play Summer Living.
Oh, nice.
So go ahead, please introduce the sweet fans so they can hear it for you.
Copy my true typical Cats vibe. And introducing my homie Uxmar Torres, who I actually met at a showcase. We were both doing a gig together.
Nice.
And I loved his vibe, and I was like, hey, let's work on something. And Iowa Rock will make that shit happen. So I will say less.
Are we getting right into it?
We're getting right into it. Summer Living by Doc Watson featured Uxmar Torres.
Hi, well, Rockwell, class of 99, Native Stranger. Summer Sessions collab. Summertime and the living ain't easy. Summertime. Yo, that first hint of heat, everybody hit the street. Dig up some old beef, press play and hit repeat. It gets so where I feel I gotta sneak to be discreet. Exception, my heartbeat make the meter peak. Do meditations outside where the sun shines. Decode the run, hide, fight signals and unwind. I claim my time and do respect, but I'm not unkind. Despite my cynicism, I still have a fun vibe. It's time to turn up like an early bird. I've got one to burn up, rocks already fired it up. Let's go search for worms. I ain't pecking and pawn, I got executive knowledge. I've been expressive since college. I count my blessings for all this. Get out my head and spit my truth and get to the root, so I can feed it all the nutrients, so I can recoup that vitamin D. Was vibing my G. Let's cut this track so we can be all that we striving to be. Summertime and the living ain't easy. Summertime. Summertime and the living ain't easy. Summertime. Look, Doc Watts prescribed a psychedelic summertime Chi-town, crosstown meeting of styles, so take a trip with us. We walk through the valley of the south side, doing shadow work in search of something serendipitous. As the sun sets and the clouds glow, all the street lights turn on and the guns blow. We only feel safe at home until we don't. What are we supposed to do? If it's hot, open up the pump and let it flow. Light a Roman candle, shake it up and let it blow. Sit inside a brick house underneath the window, just like we're supposed to. I know children of the corn and boys in the hood, each respectively is not afraid to die. Cause a rose is a rose is a rose, but a rose only thrives if it has been exposed to the light in the summertime. Let your sun-kissed skin leave you feeling baptized. It won't wash away your sins, but that's life. There's mistakes we make that whittle away at us until we stop and make things right in the summertime. And the living ain't easy. Summertime. Summertime and the living ain't easy. Summertime.
Summer living. Doc Watson.
Summertime
ride to that, guys.
in the city.
I already picture the video. It's got to start out with like the fan in a hot ass room, and then it cuts to like
I got the sweat covered on that.
It cuts to like you with like a quart of water, and you just put it on your neck because you're drenched from sweat, and you're just like summertime.
So are you saying you're directing my video? Is
Well,
that what's going on?
I'm in high demand. Apparently there's an out of order
I've been trying to hit you up since you got that new fancy camera.
This man just be coming up with ideas out of his ass, and they'll be gold. He'll be shitting gold.
Make it happen though. Let's do that shit. I'm happy to make that shit happen.
All right, we'll do it in the summertime.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He tossed me an idea for a song.
It's gotta be hot.
It's hot.
I mean, I could always get a spray bottle.
Dude, it could be 80 degrees, and if that garage is shut at your house,
I mean, I
we're all in there.
sweat year round.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right. My brother Mike, I'll be there on the 21st to check you guys out.
That's Shot Native Nights.
Shot Native Nights, CNN. Pew, pew,
Thank
pew,
you,
pew.
guys.
Sonny Trill will be in the house. You heard it here,
Yeah.
folks.
It's gonna be dope. Gonna be
Come
a good
get
night.
an
Gonna be a good
autograph.
night.
Yeah,
looking
Rocky
forward to
says
rocking that.
Rocky says that track goes hard.
Thank you.
He gave the bombs.
Ideal. Am I wrong? When Uxmar started his verse, didn't it sound like The Rock at first?
The Rock, like
Rakido.
Oh, Rakido.
I thought it was Rakido at first.
Oh, okay.
Corey said he's spitting.
Yo, I
fire.
was definitely feeling his vibe, from the moment. I love all aspects of creativity. I love all wells from which that shit springs, and he's got such a finger on the pulse of what's like that Chicago vibe. I mean, like, he told a story in that verse, and I fucking So I was
I like how he incorporated or tied in the rose needing the summertime sunshine to bloom.
Or like sitting in the brick house underneath a window, just like we're supposed to. I just like that idea of
the imagery,
how we are, we are in this environment and we are stuck in this environment, but like we are of this environment. We are not this environment, and that we can grow out of this environment. Yo, there's so many. I like people that make you think about what they're saying, and you're like, oh, did he say that way? Did he mean that when he said it that way? Sage does the same thing. Like, people are like, oh, he raps kind of like Common, and I'm like, okay, cool, but have you listened to what he says? Because he'll say some shit, and then like one line is 3 points that he's made in one thing.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like, when I'm listening to artists, or I'm trying to write, like, things that are most impressive to me, or things that I strive for, first of all, is the clever rhyme, wordplay, and how clever your rhymes are. But secondly, is the details within the rhymes that tie everything and that make the rhymes what they are. It's the details leading up to the rhymes.
love when people are like, oh yeah, I think you might have said this and meant this. And I'm like, of course I did. And I like it even more.
Of course I did.
And I like it even more when I didn't mean it. but they're like, yeah, of course that's what that shit means.
I'm glad
Interpret it how you want,
tied that together. I was worried people weren't going to get where I was going with that. Yeah.
No, but for real, that shit's fun. But the more fun part is when they're like, yo, this
They make their own interpretation
They find their
of
own
it.
thing. And yeah, that's
You're like, yeah.
incredible. It's incredible.
What about rappers capping in their lyrics?
Well,
There's a lot of that.
I'm
we know
anti.
someone who's over here training like a Navy SEAL, but
I'm anti.
I don't know. I've
The damn verse is like 2
getting him
years
around the
old.
block is one thing.
I have problems even with rapping verses where it doesn't even connect with where I am now. Like, I'm putting together this set for the 21st.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I do all new stuff or do I... and everything's new because no one's heard
You gotta give me
anything I've
something
done
off
in
the
3
Bonsai,
years.
bro.
I'm definitely going to do something off Bonsai. I'm definitely going to do... But, like, no one's...
You got to do Strut.
So
It's a-
do
it's
I?
a fan
Because
favorite.
again, like that's
Man.
a 3-verse record with 2 other artists. Then like I like that song. I like the
You
verse.
know what?
But, like I got,
There's no problem with just doing one verse.
But I'm not even. But I'm not even there anymore. in
Watch
my
them make
life.
us say,
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh yes!
I'm not
See?
lost.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my
Okay,
favorite
okay.
song. Make him say, ooh.
I make the lady say,
I'm susceptible. I'm susceptible to recommendations.
There's nothing.
going on the
do whatever
set.
you want to do.
It's going on the set.
There's
I'm
nothing
like,
wrong with only doing one
hey,
verse.
if you guys give me 18 minutes, I'll put this.
18, no, 15,
You got 15.
solid
No,
minutes,
it's fine,
brother. That's it.
You got
15
15.
solid. They gotta move the show.
And then they bring out the hook. They bring out the hook.
This is my.
You bring out the hook.
I am
It's
kind
okay.
of unofficially co-opting this as like a record release party, but I'm
Nice, nice.
But I'm trying to get as
So do
many
we need
people
some
as-
balloons
Oh,
there?
yeah,
You want
yeah,
some
yeah.
confetti
do this
there?
because
Don't see need to update the flyer.
the record drops 420, and
This is awesome.
and
Tell
I knew,
everybody.
and you guys were like, oh, we got this showcase, and I'm like, cool, I would love to do a set, and
Dude, you need some footage. You can
But,
put a video
yeah.
together. Oh my god, it'd be amazing.
I'm
I
trying
do.
to
What are you
Next
most
project?
excited for this album?
I'm just excited that it's out. I'm excited that I can like
Another notch into the belt. That always feels great.
that kind of
Ah, such a good feeling.
it's if maybe you guys feel this way.
Well, it's one of us does.
I'm glad that it's done. I'm glad it's done.
Oh man, but see what I don't understand is by the time you get done writing to a beat, you've heard the beat numerous times.
I want to hear it
Then you-
more,
then
but
you
I'd
recorded it.
rather other people hear it.
Then you recorded it,
Yeah.
and you played that shit out to yourself 1,000 times,
and you're done.
And by the time you put it out to the people, you're done with the shit.
You're like, meh.
Meh.
I mean,
Next
I listened
thing.
to
Because as
listened
soon
to
as
the
you get it back
record
from
80 times in the
Master
last
to
2
mix.
weeks.
Like
just
you're playing it in your
for the
car, you're
mixing.
playing it
I
at work,
understand.
you're playing
Exactly.
it sitting at home.
I understand.
I'm happy to be on to the next project.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about creating, and
So
that's
what-
my thing. I actually, you guys talking about them making money. I don't care about making money in this game. It's why I'm not making money in this game because I don't.
Well, if
care
you-
about it.
if you do,
I
then
cared
just
about it, I might.
donate it to
I'm a
Shot
high-
Native
I'm a high-
Radio. We
I'm a
can
high
use it.
I would love to contribute all the money. I'm a high achieving, ambitious dude, but music for me is therapy. Music for me fills the bucket that I need to like be a person and not go out in the street and like be a horrible person to everyone else. It's something that
Just going around slapping bitches.
You ain't even gotta go out in the streets for
It keeps
that.
me sane. It keeps me nice. It keeps me
So then
able
when,
to continue
when
to
you
be
were on
the
your
person I am.
when you were on that hiatus, there must have been that. I wouldn't want to say dark times.
It was a
but-
mental health challenge, and no, but at the same time, I was getting married. I was starting a young romance. So there were some buckets. That
Put your hands down, Mike.
When you're talking about like a person, you talk about buckets that need to be filled, or like realms that are your world. There's your career. There's your relationships. There's your love life. There's your family. All of those buckets need to be filled.
Tabernacle.
And all of those need
Take a
attention.
drink
And
with
when
me.
you're an adult, you can choose to neglect any of those buckets you want to, but at the expense of those buckets getting underfilled or being
rusted,
completely empty, or rusting out, or having holes in them, and then you have to go to
Whole bottom
you have
falls
to get a new
out.
fucking bucket.
Whole bottom falls
and by
out.
the way, I
Next thing you know, you got
bucket.
your back blown out.
Ungrateful ass bucket.
Hey, and some
Broke ass camel
some people's careers make their buckets work out. Some people, and then that fucks up every other realm. Some people's fucking relationships make their buckets blow out, and then they treat everybody else.
You gotta
bad.
keep your buckets filled, folks.
Yeah, and
buckets.
It's not easy to balance all
Dirt
these
buckets.
goddamn buckets.
It's
I'm
not
telling
easy.
you.
It's an
And
adult
everything
situation.
changes for
and
every individual.
Mental health is super important.
Mental health is mental health. We're all gonna deal with bullshit. You just have to
that's
deal with it.
That's how you juggle those buckets.
They're saying Nathan's saying
That's how you keep those
we
buckets filled.
should do a Doc Native album.
Oh, that's part of my path now. I mean,
Day Natives.
I am all in on like being myself. I'm all in on cannabis, which is great because it's a career.
Cannabis.
Now. I get health
Cannabis?
insurance off that shit now, and and my customers pay for me to smoke, so that's amazing.
Smoke some, bitch.
And I fill my buckets with my relationships. I mean, like I'm paying attention to all the things I need to pay attention to now because I found the right mix. I found the right path, and I don't take that for granted. But I don't say that's even like it's from a point of privilege. You know, not everyone can afford to do that. You're hustling for your bread. Yo, you guys heard the Rough Night track off the Daywalkers record. If you ain't feeling safe, it's gonna be a rough night. And if you haven't ate, it's gonna be a rough night. So like,
take care of your buckets.
Yo, if the lowest rungs of your like social psychological needs aren't taken care of, you're not getting.
You're not gonna function. Everything
You're not
else
getting
ain't
to
gonna
where
work.
I am happy and engaged and like get my reputation built and like earn respect and things like that. Those don't come when you're hungry. Although if you're really hungry, you can make that shit happen a lot quicker.
And everything tastes good.
And everything tastes good.
Shut up, Rakido.
Rakido!
Hey, I give big ups to Rakido. That cat's got heart. I love that shit.
He's the only artist.
That guy's got heart.
Fuck all you other artists out there. Every one of you. He's the only one I've ever seen get carried off a stage.
Absolutely, yes.
Carried off.
Carried off. Rakido, he
Wait,
throws the
in
best
what context?
shows.
Like Showtime at the Apollo?
No,
Or by adulated
They
fans.
hoisted him and they
Like royalty.
They took him around the room.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking wild, yo.
I sat
Rakido's
there.
laughing over this.
I shed a tear.
Big up Rakido.
Rakido.
I was so proud of him. I was so proud of him and
That's
so
a
mad at
beautiful-
myself.
That's beautiful goddamn support.
Ain't no crowd picking me
For
up.
not picking up the butt cheek
picking
right
up
there.
against
Like, ain't nobody picking up. I
They
should have
moving
been
the fuck out the
Rakido.
way, that's for sure. What?
Rakido.
Yeah. Rakido!
I was thinking.
Check him when he was doing them live streams, man. Yeah, I support that cat. Yo.
Oh, man, his shows, man.
He's got heart,
He
yo.
be bringing people
How can
out.
you
Now,
not?
that man brings people out to his
Yeah.
shows.
I was thinking-
Y'all, the artists are
Because he's a
shame.
nice dude and he's speaking his truth.
Yeah.
His little raps are catchy.
he's speaking his truth.
Catchy.
Then you got the other ones out there just capping it up.
Talk about they train
yo,
like
that's what I'm
Navy
saying. Like,
SEALs.
no, like,
He's taking shots at me, Doc. He's taking shots at me, Doc.
or
Might
or
be
they're
treated
speaking
like
their
a
truth,
Navy SEAL.
or they're speaking their truth too hard, and then
Yeah.
they get shot up on the street like these
That's-
Southsiders are getting done. I mean,
I'm gonna go down as one of the best storytellers in rap ever. I do.
Yeah,
Look at that
emphasis on story.
storyteller.
Hey.
Stories.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh man, it's been a great time, man.
fun.
So the album's dropping 4/21.
420.
420.
Your show's 421.
Yeah. I got my dates on.
You know,
Get your shit together.
I'm being as cheeky as fuck with this weed connection. So 420 is the date.
I love it.
I'm gonna be busy as shit too. Apparently, like that's the one that and apparently July 10th is another weed holiday. I'm not allowed to take PTO on 420. Like y'all,
Well, that's y'all Super Bowl.
that's my
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
y'all gonna be
It's like
busy.
Christmas for everyone else. Like it's a holiday rush. So come through. Yeah, I'm gonna plug it. Zen Leaf Prospect Heights. Hit me up.
You welcome, Rocky, man. It's always love. Rocky said, thanks for the love, Shy Native Fam and Doc Watson. Always love, Rock. Always. You're always part of the crew, man.
We got some more music.
No, we done for tonight. That's
Nah.
it, baby. That's it.
That's it.
Oh snaps!
That's
I mean,
it.
we could have did sports, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's
guys for
10 to
having me.
5. Oh, man. Appreciate
Your
you.
man was fighting.
Nah, man, that fucking fight was boring as hell.
Your man was fighting out there. Which fight are we talking about? Are we
Ryan Garcia.
He's going to
Okay.
talk about Garcia.
Man, the Triple G fight was a little better.
You had a
boring
long
as hell,
morning that
too.
morning, huh?
It was a rough morning.
It was a rough morning.
Oh,
I got up. No, not like that. I got up to watch Triple
Like
G
4 o'clock, right?
Triple G box in Japan.
Oh yeah.
And then went to work. And then there was boxing on. Ryan Garcia fought Emmanuel Tagao. Never seen him before. He had a nice career in Ghana.
Okay. It's a throwback to the earlier the drop on the artists tonight, right?
Oh yeah.
The Ghanaian
Everything
artist.
comes full circle.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey,
You're welcome.
You know, we're worldwide, baby. Shy Native is known in a
That's
lot
dope.
of places.
That's
We
dope.
So,
UK,
Doc, what's
Africa,
next after this?
Ghana.
Well, so again, I think my point earlier was like, it's done. The project is done. So like one thing when I've got so many things going on, I get like stuck. You know, like I don't know what's next. So
How about an ideal Doc Watson?
Hey man, hit me
boom
up.
bap album.
I'm all in on boom bap. But the good news is now I'm done. I got, I'm working on some stuff with Ronesh still. And
nice.
His homie Gray Matter out of the Southern California. It's
Gray Matter, aka Actual Facts.
How about we do?
Oh yeah.
How about we do?
Do you know him?
Oh yeah.
Okay, word. So we've been working on some stuff. Nothing's released yet, but that shit's fun. And he's got to connect with like
That's
Blockhead.
nice.
Like an old connection with that. So
He's still rhyming his ass off.
He's rhyming his ass off, and I've actually got I did a feature on a Blockhead track, which I'm really excited to
I'm
hopefully
trying to get a bootleg
out.
of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be bootlegged for sure. And again, like I'm continuing to work on the rock music. I'm continuing to produce people. If anyone wants to come and record at Native Stranger Studios, I
ready to
got a
record
little
me?
setup. Hell yeah! If you
Nah,
if
just
you
kidding.
hey, if you want to check it out, I mean I'm cheap. So, but yeah, no, I'm just keeping the vibes alive. Selling weed, having a good time.
Nice.
Trying to figure out my path in life.
How are people gonna hear this album when it drops?
It's everywhere: streaming, Bandcamp, iTunes.
It'll be on Tidal, right? Because
It'll
that's
be on
what I use.
Spotify. Are you lossless audio only? Are you
I
for
only
real?
do Tidal.
Okay, it'll come on there eventually. I think
You
with
know
Distro.
what?
It's on DistroKid, so it'll go through all
Oh,
those
yeah.
general sites.
But I've
And
noticed some
then-
people are putting their stuff on Tidal, and that's a shame.
You gotta
'cause
pay
that's all
extra
I've been
for
using.
the-
Oh, I didn't do the Atmos audio shit. Is that gonna?
No.
Because I know
I
that.
think
I know
it's
that
bec-
new Dolby.
I think it's with
standard.
DistroKid that you get it through everywhere.
I'm also working with my homie. He's not a bud tender anymore, but he was bud tending for a while, and he and I have been working on some music. That Honey Butter single that just came out a couple
was
months
dope.
ago.
Yeah,
Rodrigo.
yeah.
Rigo the Kid.
But that cat, the Sad Kid producer, he and I have been working on some records. I'm trying to get some stuff done with him, but them weed smokers. So
You stay busy, man.
I-
Stay writing raps and tending to the
again,
bud.
No, you
man,
sound busy. I like it.
I'm happy to be busy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and not busy.
I always tell people a lot of artists get into that trap you were saying, especially I think when they're younger, they're like, well, I don't know what's next. I don't know what's next. What do you mean you
Yeah.
don't know what's next? Collab with somebody, work with somebody, talk to somebody, network with somebody.
I've actually
There's
got,
gotta
like-
be something that you can keep working toward.
I got a track on this new
film.
record, which is kind of like my current situation. The last year or so, I've been saying yes to everything.
I love it.
But there's
I'm learning to say no now.
There's a very clear creative
jump
process
process
to
on the
having restraints and having the ability to say no and learning when to say no. Learning
He
learning
doesn't
the
speak
right
for me.
time.
I'm a whore. Did the check clear?
Yeah,
that's all
and
that
again,
matters.
like there's that too. If I were getting offered gigs or money, then it would be a different story. But yeah,
keep at
but
it.
collabs with people that I'm like, I'm not feeling the same, like this vibe or like whatever. It's easier now.
That's
It's
how you
easier
do it,
now,
Doc.
now
That's
because
how
I
you
know
do it.
myself better, and so and I also know like, oh, that I want to work with this guy.
But then
or like
also
this,
I
wanna
look
get
at it.
this
If I
guy.
don't feel it, then I'm like, I'm just gonna take your fans.
Yeah, I mean,
No, you
True.
make.
I
You,
feel like
I
that
wish I
too.
could.
you make the
exploit-
price
I
of
wish I
the
could
verse
exploit it like
outrageous.
that.
You make
Yeah.
you make the guest verse. Oh, you want a guest verse? Cool. It's $500. If they really want to collab with you,
Man, I don't feel like exploiting chumps though. Like that's
not exploiting a
so
chump.
so
You gotta
your
get paid for
so,
your artistry,
so your
bruh.
value is not a $500 verse rapper.
no, I know my value. At $500, yeah, that sounds like a good opening.
That's a
rate.
week of work
for 16.
You're gonna work on that verse all week.
I wouldn't spend more than 4 hours
I
on
tell-
16 bars.
I tell him you get a 16 to 60 or the verse is free.
And for $500, I wouldn't spend more than
Hey, right,
a
see?
day on that.
Amen to
shit.
that.
They get that verse. They get that verse in 60 minutes.
Don't have me and Chris out there in the back. We'll get you a whole melody and everything. Swear to Jesus.
Yeah.
Tabernacle.
Yo.
I'll get the hook. I'll start singing. He'll start like this, and then I'll throw out a little. Cause you know I throw them 16, them little 8 bars out there, a little bit, and then Chris be like,
8
"Ooh."
bars is easy to cover when you sang it.
Yeah, right.
Then I'll be like, "Go ahead." Well, I'm his
That's
muse.
2
You know
bars
what
right
I'm
there.
saying?
I love
I'm
that
his
shit.
muse.
You ever be writing, you'd be like stuck, and then you're like, "Fuck it, I just throw a melody."
Let me
in
just
there.
throw up. Or like
Yeah.
what?
So everybody out there, you've been listening to Shot Native Radio.
I native.
We've been sitting here with the good Dr. Doc Watson.
Native
Good
stranger.
doctor.
You've heard the songs that we
No
played
relation.
off his upcoming album with Ira Rockwell, Bartending. Catch him 421 at Shot Native Nights. We have
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
great bill for you guys. And just Retro
Who
Cafe.
else on that bill?
Man, go
I
ahead,
can tell
Throw
you right now, guys.
We got
So-
TMP. We got a. First of all, we always
Hold on. It's going to be a Retro Cafe that's at 3246 North Central Avenue in Chicago.
Plenty of parking.
$10 at the door. Parking is free. Plenty of parking. 21 plus event. Drink specials all night.
Hey, y'all
Proof
can,
of vaccination needed. Someone asked me that shit.
no.
no,
We're all good.
Not
and y'all can park in the parking lot. I know there was some questions.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Yeah.
people that didn't know there is parking on the to the very left of the of this building, right?
Any smoke
There's a
spots?
parking lot.
Just slide
It is
right
for,
in.
It is for
420
our
friendly.
building.
All
You know,
right.
so it's all good to park
good.
there.
That's a good promo.
Again, just so you guys know, we got live performances by TMP, Teddy Truman, Martel DB, TMI, Jay and Dare, Marky McFly, Sherelle the Artist, and Jordy the Gang, and of course, none other than, give me the applauso, Doc Watson, Doc Watson.
And we can't forget one of the best DJs around.
And DJ Hunt.
Yeah,
Thank you
DJ
so
Hunt is
much.
dope.
That's our homie right there.
Yeah,
He's
homie.
riding with us, you know, working with us. We love it. DJ Hunt, thank you so much, homie. But yeah, 421 Shot Native Nights is back, baby. We do it real nice. We do it real big, and appreciate everyone. Everyone tuning in tonight. Y'all were lit tonight. Y'all were in the building. We love y'all faces. I'm throwing
How many real quick, how many projects is this for you now, you think? Go
This
through
is
your career.
I did. I was doing some press kits earlier this week. So this is the 5th studio project. This is the 4th EP.
Applauso.
But Bonsai was the first LP, so this is the 4th EP.
Well,
But my 5th studio
Just
project.
work, man. Just
so
work.
what is it?
Yeah.
Like, so about 5 or 6 now? Like, you know, when you made a cover, you should make a little
Five covers.
collage of covers.
Yeah, I should get on that.
Yeah.
I need to promote myself better.
No, it's
I
cool
got,
because
I
I'm
got,
doing that.
like,
I'm about to do that with mine.
Hey, do you, man?
I'm at
Mike Lodge got a couple more projects to go.
Remember we talked about the Doc Watson.
Oh, and the Lost Tapes projects. I'm on. That's not. That didn't. I don't count that. I'm like.
Count it.
I'm like
Count it.
6. I'm like 60 tracks
Nice.
canned in my career so far.
Hey, that's dope, Doc. Congrats.
And building. So yeah.
And building.
With no sign of slowing down. That's the most important thing, man.
Hell yeah.
You guys have been great, man. We couldn't do it without you. We appreciate you tuning in, choosing to spend your Tuesday with us.
I love hanging out with you guys, man.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you guys. It's
anytime
appreciated.
you want to come through, you're right down the street from
Hey, man.
us. So you know, it's all
yes.
love.
The seat is empty.
It gets warmer. I might even be biking down here, so I don't have to.
Well, you know, you still get in trouble for that though, too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, absolutely.
biking while
Yes,
drinking?
yes.
Yeah.
They
Even
will
if
throw
I'm
you in
going
jail.
through them
Yes.
sideways.
When I was leaving work, I saw one of my coworkers. She was riding a scooter, and she says she takes it's a 30-minute ride home. I'm like, you ride that all the way home? I guess scooters, they get up to like 25 miles per hour.
Yeah, in
Oh, they're
Florida, they do.
motorized
Yeah,
joints.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Jordan's looking at me like I need one of them.
They scoot.
I cook a scooter.
No, but you can get a DWI.
Yeah, you get a
riding
DWI.
bike.
Yes, you can, and they will lock you up. Yes, just, you can't ride a bike.
Nice. Good
Yep.
note. All right.
It's stupid. It's really
don't,
The more
don't
you
drink
know.
Don't drink and drive, guys.
Or bike and drive.
or scoot
Or
and drive.
drinking
Or
bike.
scoot and drive.
Man, not
You
even
can't
through the
operate
woods
anything,
at
man.
midnight, guys.
Well,
not even through the woods.
Well, that's different.
It would literally be over the river and through the woods on that piece.
Well,
by
you'd
the
be
way.
fine. You just have to worry about Red Riding Hood catching.
I would have to worry about some strange coyotes, though.
What you need to
And
worry
some
about?
wascally wabbits.
No, not that. I'm telling you right now, it's the wood folks that come out at
Man,
at
I
night
believe
when it
that
gets,
shit.
No, I believe it. We've seen it. Once the sun comes down, there's people in those woods.
I believe that
There
there are people in
actually
those
is.
woods.
When I used to run a lot, I'm not gonna. No, when I used to run a lot, especially in
there are
multiple
a
forest
non-zero
preserves,
amount of people
there
living
were
in those
people out
woods.
there that
Yeah.
would build these weird
Oh, yeah.
configurations, and then they
Like
would
pagan-
hang stuff.
No,
and
for
I'm like,
sure there's people going out in the woods.
It would be
for
super
that.
come out at
fucking
night.
creepy, and I'm
Freaks
like,
come
no
out
sir.
at night.
And
No,
this
I
is-
100% believe
it
there's at
happened
least
all the
one-
time.
This is one person living on the river trails woods for sure. I mean, like in every wood system, there's
You know
gotta
what's
be.
going on out there? There be some funky stuff,
People
man.
be wilding. People be wilding.
And then, dude, back in the day when I used to run, right? Sometimes I would go kind of late. So when I was coming back in, it was obviously dusk was setting in. So there would be a part in the forest preserve stretch where it was completely covered in trees. I mean, cast in trees. So if dusk was already setting in, I was about a good mile and a half from the finish line. That part, a good quarter mile, it was pitch black going through it.
Nah.
That
Dude,
part.
Nah,
dude.
G.
And I would just feel like, and there were several times where I felt like somebody was literally watching me.
Were you running out of the basement?
I would have my phone camera
As the
on.
lights going off,
I
trying
would
to get
have
away
my
from
phone
them.
camera on,
and
and I'd
monsters
be
getting out of
watching the
basement.
ground so I wouldn't fall and trip and get hurt in that part. It was kind of weird sometimes.
Man.
And then I was like, I can't cut it that close.
And that's when she started running armed, just strapped
Oh,
up.
I used to carry mace for sure. But
What you want, boy?
you know what I had? My biggest weapon? I had a German Shepherd.
Not anymore.
And yeah, but
I thought you were gonna say I used to have a knife on me.
I thought you were gonna say your brother.
I used to have that thing on me.
I thought she was gonna say her brother.
Not anymore. She's confirmed.
That high out.
Hey, any day it goes down, I'll be like, let me tell you something. You think you got me? And it be some dude trying to be all tough. I'll be like, give me fucking 4.5 minutes, bitch. I got somebody for you. You want to play these games?
Rather get
4.5
caught with it than caught
4.5
without
minutes, no matter
one.
where I'm at.
Okay.
If something pop off, somebody want to be a real jerk and they do the name in my face, I'll be like, one call, motherfucker. One
Been calling
call.
Shadow.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
Mind cutting my evening shorts.
I'll be like, I do. So I was popping off, and then the next call's Mike. I know he's coming through, but I don't know how
Y'all
good he's
want
gonna
to
do.
go ahead and hit that? Man, just get that out of here, man.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time, man.
It's time, man.
It's been
Hey.
a Tuesday. We love all y'all faces. We rattled on a little bit, but thank you for joining us tonight on Shine Native Radio. We had our live in studio guest, Mr. Doc Watson, talking
you.
about his upcoming album. Appreciate you talking about it, letting us premiere 2 of his songs.
Hell yeah.
It's been great. Don't forget, Shine Native Radio. We always here every Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m. You can catch us on Facebook, Shine Native Entertainment, YouTube, on Ideal Raps, and on Twitter at Shine Native Radio. We love your faces. I'm throwing C.
Yo.
420 and 421. Plan to spend your evenings with Shy Native. I will be at the Sub T, and then we have Shy Native Nights at Retro Cafe.
And then we'll be in
421.
Toronto.
And
I'll
then
give you
right when
some of that.
Shy Native Nights ends, we are jumping back to the crib,
We're
grabbing
here
our
for that.
Get on a
suitcases,
plane.
and we're going on a plane to Toronto.
And they also, the other bit of news I have is I'll be dropping some new music very shortly.
Yes.
I already
422.
I got the video. I got the
422.
video treatments ready.
Yo, his idea is just
Are perfect. Are
insane.
perfect. Are perfect.
If we can execute this, it's going to just go viral.
Amen.
But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. We love your faces, each and every one of you who tune in week after week. Bill, Maritza, Rocky, all our other regulars,
Shine in it,
David.
baby.
Thanks for coming in, Corey. Anyone else I might have missed, y'all are super appreciated. We love your faces.
Griff.
It's time to say goodbye.
Did you ever think that maybe there's more to life than being really ridiculously good looking?
It's tough.
I've been up, I've been down, feeling upside down. I keep working, but the money ain't enough right now. I keep praying for the best, cause it's us right now. Keep it all to myself, hard to trust right now.
I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good one, yeah, I'm not here for a long time, but I'm